What the heck happened here? Welcome to the pod once again. I'm your host, as always, the truth. Love me. I got my boy, the outlier. I just allowed a touchdown that I didn't even know happened, but it is what it is. What's going on, dog?
What's up, bro?
I am not happy.
Things are good right now.
No, things are not good.
Well, for me, they're good for me.
My team went out there and lost
To
to
who?
the Panthers.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about
I already know what you're talking about.
what am I talking about?
You're talking about, you know what?
You got to be more descriptive, my brother.
Talking about one of our former guests.
Yes.
My boy is
Also, I'm also talking about the fact that how close do you think? So Shannon Sharp is trending right now, and no, not because of what. However, Dr. Umar talked about him. Shannon Sharp is trending right now because everybody's wondering how close he is to reaching across the table and destroying Skip Bayless.
It's coming. That'll come. That'll happen before it comes home.
Yeah. What do you think happens first? Shannon Sharp leaves undisputed for assaulting. Shannon Sharp leaves undisputed, or England wins a world championship.
Shannon Sharp was probably going to haul off and just like destroyed it, man. Like
on live, mind you, on live television
by the end of the year.
On live television, because. By the way, while we're talking about that, the topic they were talking about was Tom Brady losing to the 49ers, and probably one of the highlights of my weekend personally. That was hilarious. I didn't even watch it, but I know it was hilarious.
Well, Tom Brady looked like Tom Brady.
He looked old.
He looked like what people thought Tom Brady would look like when he first started playing quarterback in the NFL. You know how we've all been waiting on that moment for Tom Brady for age to finally hit Tom Brady?
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. He looked bad. Like, he needs, like, this is why I said I didn't think it was, and this is not me being anti-Tom Brady. It's me saying, dog, you can't do this much longer. I don't care how good your line is. You are not going to be able to do this much longer.
Oh, no.
You're not. Huh?
Oh no! And
right?
Look, Tom Brady's had a career, though. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Tom Brady's career.
Here's what I think.
Rival some of the greatest careers in the NFL, but it's time to hang it up, dog.
You know what I think? I think he thinks he's Shawn Michaels.
Oh gosh.
No, think about it. He had what did Shawn Michaels do? Shawn Michaels had a great career prior. Royal Rumble 1998, right? It was mired in controversy and a lot of other things, but it was good, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then he took 4 years off, came back in 2002, a different person, changed man, religious, all this other stuff. And then he had another 8 years of greatness. Right?
That's what happened when you found God.
And I think what happened to Brady is he thinks he's trying to do that, but instead of that, he's looking less Shawn Michaels post 2002 and more TNA Ric Flair.
Did he find God?
I'm not sure. He found divorce though.
Well, he found divorce.
He found divorce. That's not even funny. That's where he's at. He found divorce. You know? So who's he more like? Flair? Post WWE Flair the first time?
Flair.
Or
because he's in this whole I will never retire bag.
Right. That's where he's at.
This man is literally trying to out Brett Favre.
Right. Right. Like, what are you doing? Stop.
Outside of the fact that I don't think he's out here stealing money from people, but
beyond that, like he's
Who
not
knows
doing
at
that.
this point? He was out here deflating balls, so who knows?
He's not doing. He's not doing that. But like, he's definitely
You don't know
like.
that yet.
We're all looking at him like, dude. I said at the beginning of the year, I don't think he should have come back. Because why? For what? You already got 8. What you like? What are you trying to prove? Like, for real.
I mean that he is him, and he's trying
But
to
he's
make
not
sure.
though. He just
He's trying
lost to
to make
Mr.
sure
Irrelevant. He
that the
just
fact that his himness will
His-
never be touched.
his himness?
His
His himness just
will
got
never be
destroyed
touched.
by Mr. Irrelevant. Did it not?
I'm not going to say much because Mr. Irrelevant is about to get like 400 yards on Thursday.
Is that who y'all playing?
Yes, unfortunately.
Gee,
We're about to
bro.
go ahead and take this sweep like a man.
Like that kid. Is he a kid? How long has he been in the league?
No, this is rookie year.
Is it?
He was just drafted this all season. He is this year's Mr. Irrelevant.
He's 22 and went to Iowa State.
Iowa State.
He's a Cyclone.
Oh, wrong time.
Yeah, he needs to stop.
Like I said,
he needs to stop.
I don't dislike Tom Brady in the way that you do.
I don't.
But I don't know. I feel like you hate the Patriots more than you hate Tom Brady. Am I about right?
Say it one more time.
I feel like you hate the Patriots more than you hate Tom Brady.
It's both. Because the Patriots, the fact that he was with the Patriots when he was doing this stuff was very frustrating.
Well, to be fair, the Patriots had at least 2, maybe a third when it comes to the scandals. Tom Brady, I will only put 1 on. And that's Deflategate. Spygate, that's not Tom Brady's fault. That's on Bill Belichick.
I just know it's very frustrating. It was very frustrating to watch. Like your team, not just my team, but other teams try. And then things happen within the game that swing in an unnatural way to his direction.
Yeah.
You know. That's what got. Okay, hang on. He says, "All right, good. Duke's in."
Bet. I'm gonna have to rush all the way over to get.
Yeah, he said he'll be ready at 6:30.
All right, that sounds perfect. That way y'all can have your little argument because I already know it's about to get wild.
Oh no, because bro. Do you want to hear? No, well, no.
And I'm the mild guy. I'm the mild guy, and it's so funny because like I get blocked by so many people. And I'm like, I don't even do nothing. Like y'all just so.
If
soft.
anything, if I had the platform, if not that I don't have the platform, but I'm saying if with my wrestling takes, like or my match style, if I had that, if I was more outspoken on Twitter like you are with my match style, I'm pretty sure we'd both be blocked by a lot of people.
And it's so funny because I can happily disagree with somebody and I'm like, all right, cool. I respect the fact that you disagree with my takes, but when I get called like an e-drone and all these other stuff of this no riz communities, when I'm about to start calling these people who use these terms, it's hilarious to me because I don't say anything back. I'm like, okay. That's supposed to hurt my feelings. I got picked on as a child.
Do I want
Most of my nicknames were
good,
from
but,
stuff
like,
that I couldn't control. The fact that I had no neck. Keyword had. Even the kids see it now.
No, I'm taking this one off. So we're doing 15, right?
Yeah, I have 12 now, so I need to just pull up 2 more.
I have
I have an
I'm
honorable
at
mention that I'm not putting up there, but it's definitely going to be. You know what? Okay, I just need one more now. I just thought of another match.
I have 17.
Dang.
I actually have 16. And one of them's an honorable mention. But actually,
For anybody asking, no, I do not have any Young Bucks matches on my list.
oh no, there are none on here. There are some on here I may need to rewatch again.
Oh,
Just to make
absolutely.
No, I'm saying some of them I may need to rewatch again to make sure they belong there.
Yeah, I'm the same thing here. I need to go back and watch them just to see how I want to rank them, especially the ones I've been talking about for the last few months that have been.
Because 3 of them are probably in a solid spot. Everything else is up for grabs, honestly. You know what? I'm taking this one off. Spoiler alert, I had Eddie Kingston versus Chris Jericho from Revolution on there, but I'm taking it off solely because of what happened after that.
What happened after that?
The fact that Jericho ultimately won their feud.
Can we talk about Ring of Honor?
In what way?
The disappointing outcome of just everything that has been hyped around just the entire Ring of Honor thing.
Hey, Final Battle was good. I don't know what
I'm not even talking about Final Battle. I'm talking about just logistically how everything played out, and then for the announcement to come out and it be a bit of a letdown.
In what way? Let down how?
It being streamed to Honor Club.
Okay.
And I say that because it's going to be hard to try to advertise to get people to spend another $10 just to watch Ring of Honor.
Okay. Were people not doing that before? For Honor? Okay, here's the thing. Not for Ring of Honor television. For Honor Club. Were people not spending $10 for Honor Club before?
I didn't spend $10. I spent $5.
So the same. Are you saying
$5.
people are not going to pay the same amount for that they're paying for the network already?
I don't know. You're going to have people that are going to support it. There is no doubt about that. I don't want it to come off me saying nobody's going to support it. But when you think about expenses as an adult now, it's like Lord have mercy.
Okay,
and, people don't just have one streaming service. They got Netflix, you got Disney, you got Paramount, you got Peacock, Hulu, and then Honor Club. And I think the issue was, and I've been trying to think because I don't think that was the initial plan.
What do you think the initial plan was?
I think they were trying to get something either like a smaller TV deal, maybe something on a smaller Turner or Discovery Channel, or maybe even you've heard a lot of people talking about the HBO deal. I think those were probably more what he was shooting for. Now, if they would have got the HBO deal, I think that would have been massive. Because I do believe HBO Max is a bit bigger than Peacock.
It's up there.
So you see how the numbers have done well for WWE when it comes to streaming their stuff on Peacock. Like every single time they do a show, they're breaking record numbers because it's people that have Peacock. They probably never even thought about watching wrestling, and as soon as you turn on the app, it's right there in your face. Anytime they have a PLE, it's the first thing that pops up. Same, but it kind of does the same thing with any live that they have going on when they have like the Sunday night football games, any soccer games or whatnot. Yes, I'm still calling it soccer. I don't care. Y'all lost. But I just do. I think it was a bit of a letdown, but it's not the end of the. It's not the end of the world. I think if they can prove themselves, I think they can still get on TV or a bigger streaming deal.
Ooh, we got T.Y. Hilton.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I mean, Ty is a
Lamar?
really good safety guy, safety blanket. Not saying he plays safety.
So speaking of soccer or football, uh, first of all, I find it very subsistent. I don't know if you heard that what happened to the reporter over there.
Yeah, I did. Rest in peace to
Um,
that reporter that just
yeah,
suddenly passed away.
yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of find that suspicious.
Yeah, it's very suspicious.
That
But
he's also the same guy who went earlier was wearing the picture had that rainbow shirt on.
yeah,
Not while I understand. Here's my thing. I understand that I kind of get why certain people were kind of against this World Cup. So I don't know if you know this. FIFA is very corrupt.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you do
Yeah.
know. So do you know
Who's
that
not?
from what I read something that said like FIFA and the reason why it was hosted in Russia is because they threw like an insane amount of money at FIFA to get them to host it
Yeah,
for reasons. Same thing with Qatar. Not necessarily Qatar for propaganda, but for, greed purposes,
yeah. Sounds
you
about
know?
accurate.
So, yeah.
So here's my thing, and I understand wanting to fight for people, but when you know you're in a country that is a big no go, just go in there, do what you need to do, and get out of there in one
Right.
piece.
Like, I
And
understand.
I think I understand wanting to fight for your what you believe is right, but sometimes you got to pick your battles, and I don't think that was probably best idea because he wasn't the only one that went over there and tried. I think the entire U.S. soccer team had something on
They
their.
did. Like, some of them had the bands on, the armbands on.
Yeah,
Some, not just the U.S., some other players did.
yeah.
Some players had stuff like, for example, Iran, the whole country, Iranian team is in trouble because they didn't sing their national anthem
Oh, they don't play about
in their
that.
first game, huh?
They don't play about that. They don't play about that
No,
anthem over there.
no. Like there's even a 30 for 30 that says apparently it's illegal for women to attend football matches.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's the Middle East. You're starting to see now some Middle Eastern countries are kind of
Wilding. Well, they've
are
been wild, but
huh?
I said they've been wilding, but I say it
Yeah,
like they
but
haven't
some of
been
the Middle
wilding
Eastern
yet.
countries are starting to loosen up on some of that stuff because you see Saudi Arabia is letting their women and stuff. They started allowing women to participate, as we seen with how what's happening
Like
with the
some of these World Cup crowds are
WWE.
very, very separate. I've seen women without hijabs. I've seen women with hijabs. You know,
But at the end of the day, I think we should let them in their country handle that stuff
yes,
and just go over there. Don't I wouldn't even go over there in anything that could be deemed political. Whether
right.
you are pro left political ideologies or right ideologies, I just go over there. I'm over here to represent my country, play my sport, and get out.
Agreed. Agreed. So while we're on the topic of football,
Which what we on
from
now?
this past weekend, Croatia upset Brazil in penalties 4-2. So Neymar is out of it. He's gone.
Neighbor's gone.
Then the Netherlands, the team that beat the U.S., fell to Argentina in penalties, 4-3.
Mm.
So Messi, he's still in it. He's still in it. Morocco in a shocker beat Portugal. So Cristiano Ronaldo is out.
Well, let's go Messi.
Which is weird because here's the thing. They didn't even start Ronaldo. Right?
That's awkward.
Right?
That's weird. Did y'all not want to win?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
And I heard he was like bawling.
When he got in, he started making that
like straight like in tears after the game.
No, yeah, he was so I watched this. So he started walking, and then he just walked off the pitch. As soon as the game was over, he just started walking up the pitch. He's walking up the tunnel, and then as he's like halfway up the tunnel, he breaks. But here's the thing. Me and my dad were debating this. We were like, I don't know if it was tears or if it was like laugh instead of crying, kind of laugh to keep from crying kind of thing. I couldn't tell.
I don't know. I still don't think he had the hardest cry out of anybody this weekend.
No,
the hardest cry was definitely number 34 for Navy.
Yeah, that was hard.
Did you see how bad that went?
That was hard.
Boy, I knew he was sick from the moment he fumbled that ball.
That had to hurt. That was hard to watch. That was hard to watch, man.
He fumbled that ball. I was like, this dude is about to be sick if they lose this game.
That was really, really hard to watch. Shout out to Army for pulling that off, but
that was a very fun game towards the end.
I hope. Shout out to Army for winning that game, but I hope that brother getting some help.
Yeah,
I hope his teammates like rally around him and pick him up because that
really had to. I feel for bro.
Yeah, that's oof.
But if you ever want to know the type of defense games I like, that's one. Because it really then the offense kind of starts picking up towards the end, and it's like, okay, now we got to keep adjusting. That was great.
Yeah, that made me sad. I felt bad, bro. I felt like
I felt real bad for the dude.
He was on the floor. He was like, that was not good. That was not.
Speaking of college football.
No, we're not done with football.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
We ain't done with football. But I was gonna say, I thought you said speaking of good, that Jersey remix of "Victory" by Ricky Dillard.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that video I sent you? If you got
yeah.
You see you wave your hand.
I got it.
When the devil says no,
I got it.
As yeah, I got it. I wish we could play it, but we can't because of copyright. Well, is that copyrighted?
Probably is. I ain't gonna mess around with it. You know, Facebook and YouTube can be a little iffy at times. If we were on Twitch right now, then absolutely would have.
Look up. I've got the Victory Jersey remix, and you won't be disappointed.
No, they about the Jersey remix and drill remix everything, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. That He Lives in You drill remix. I don't like drill.
Oh yeah, I don't listen to New York drill for reasons of a lot of the music is very
toxic,
uplifting of violence in our community. So,
but I ain't gonna hold you. If I got more He Lives in You drill remixes like that with positive messages like that, I listen to them.
Absolutely.
That Jane did make me want to get sturdy though. I don't even know what that means. I had to Google it. I don't even know what that means. Like as soon as you said that, I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." What the fuck does that mean?
Get sturdy. I said, "Okay, how do you do that?"
I don't know what that means.
First, that was my reaction the first time the kids ever said, like, "Mr. Pierce, get sturdy." Okay, what the heck is that supposed to mean?
Anyway, Morocco beat Portugal.
Bro, let me tell you. Quick detour. So I was at work today, and young boy came in with his shoes in his hand.
What
was I was looking at the shoes like, you jacking them?
Wait, what?
I was like, what are you talking about?
Hang on. What? Back up. What? He said what?
He was asking if I liked the shoes.
Okay.
He said, you jacking them? And I was like, come here. Because like we got to talk about these words that y'all using now and how they switched so far from when we were coming up into the school. Because back when we were talking about jacking, we were talking about stealing.
Right.
You jacking my flow.
Right. What does it mean now?
I guess you like something.
Just say dig. I still say I can dig that.
If I say I can dig, if I say something even remotely close, I can dig that, I'm probably gonna get flamed.
Well, I mean, mind you, you work with kids. I'm mostly around adults all day, so they know what I mean. So
no, I said today, I told it because the kid he was trying to figure out if somebody was talking about it. I was like, if the shoe fits, wear it. Blank stare. Like, what are you talking about? I just walked away. I was like, I'm old.
it's just weird. It's very
Hi,
weird.
Alicia. My sister's on. Alicia, my sister's watching me live right now.
But that and then France beat England 2-1 because Harry Kane can't hit a penalty. If you had seen, I'm gonna send you the video of how bad he missed this penalty.
It's probably as bad as I would miss it when we actually play.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the difference. You would probably miss it like low. Like you probably kick it low. Like because you wouldn't put a lot of power behind it.
You trying to say my legs aren't powerful?
I'm saying you wouldn't. There's no way you would miss it as bad as he did. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Fox is petty.
Who? Fox?
Fox. They have
Fox been petty.
No, they used to have every angle of. Apparently, they have every angle of him missing the game. Is this really every angle? It's like 5 minutes. If this is literally every angle of him missing this penalty, I'm gonna be weak.
That's some Chisel the Adonis type stuff, bro.
No, it's not. But they're looking at it
to the west, back to the east.
Okay, it's not the whole thing. I think it's like the play and the review of it.
Okay.
So he's taking the penalty now. What's worse is that so here's what they do. For those who don't know, they start the game at opposite ends. Like, for example, Morocco will be trying to score in the beginning of the game towards Portugal's goal, and then Portugal will be trying to score at Morocco's goal in the first half. In the second half, the two teams switch, and Morocco is playing to the Morocco side. Portugal is playing to the Portuguese side. So, mind you, I just said to the video, skip to like 4:02. You got to see this.
Oh no.
You have to see this. Skip to like, again, 4 minutes, 2 seconds.
4 minutes, 2 seconds?
Yes. Look at how bad he misses this. It is insane how bad he misses this. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely insane.
All right, I'm right at it. All right, let's see.
Look at this.
All right, first of all, this man looks like a with like darker brown hair. He is focused.
Check it out.
Oh my gosh!
You see?
Kane!
Harry Kane!
That's gotta be Kane!
No, he had what? Harry Kane, you had one job to miss the penalty. And not only do you miss the penalty, you sail it over the crossbar and kick it into the next row out of the stadium. Put your head back down, stupid.
Yeah,
Shout out
his
to
head.
Tutu
He got to put his head down, bro.
He's got to put his head back down after that. But you see what I'm saying?
In the biggest game, in the biggest tournament
In the
sport,
biggest rivalry, France and England have been at it for literal centuries.
that's gotta hurt, dog.
That's centuries old beef. That's more than us. They've been beefing with each other longer than they've been beefing with us, with the U.S. as a country.
That is fair.
Anyway, so the next round, it's France and Morocco. It's France and Morocco versus Portugal versus Argentina and Croatia. Who you got?
You said French. Who? Say it one more time.
France and Morocco, who's making a really dream run in this. And then Croatia and Argentina. Who you got?
France, Croatia. Give me France and give me Argentina.
So Argentina, France. Kylian Mbappe in France versus Lionel Messi in Croatia. Yeah. And yeah. So yeah. I can dig that. I'm actually here for that. I think it'll be dope. They don't play the. See, I hope we never do another World Cup in the Middle East again because they're playing that game at 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's garb.
Right? So you know what a lot of people are going to be doing on that Sunday?
Sleep. Isn't the World Cup in your deck in your city?
Isn't what?
Isn't the World Cup evidently in Arlington? The next one in Arlington
next year? Yeah, it's in the U.S. Yeah, it's in North America actually. So that means Canada, Mexico, here. I think Kansas City. I think DC. If the U.S. is playing in DC, I'm gonna go see it.
Because I saw something about Jerry.
But I also imagine it's probably going to be like chaotic.
Expensive AF.
That too, and chaotic.
But I'm going to my first PLE.
Oh, that's right. Was it Chamber?
Vengeance Day.
Oh, NXT. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to one until Rhea's on the card. That's just me. So
Rhea, what if Rhea is on this card?
It's an NXT pay-per-view.
Okay, the new that was on this card, last card.
But Rhea doesn't have a title in NXT.
That doesn't mean she can't go fight Mandy for it.
And besides, anyway, my next thing is, if anything, the next thing I'm probably gonna do is like want to go to like an AEW show, like Revolution, or All Out, or Double or Nothing. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
But let's look at this college football stuff real quick because
okay,
I told you
yes
at the end of the game on I want to say it was
you talking about the USC Utah game, right?
Yeah, I told you that I believe that Caleb Williams did enough to win Heisman.
Right. Yes, you did.
And he won.
Yeah, he did.
Well deserved.
Yeah, ain't gonna hold you. He got it.
Because now I think what really won it for him may have been the fact that he was able to go out there on one leg, basically, and still perform at a high level. Granted, again, we got destroyed in the second half because our defense was just absolute garbage. But once again, Lincoln Riley gets a Heisman quarterback just for his team to not be good on defense.
Right. I was gonna say, that it's interesting that if the Heisman were determined by players like doing the most, I think Max Duggan would have got it. As that kid played his heart out in that national talk.
So Kylie Ray was at Raw
Oh.
as Brianna
Okay.
Ray.
As who?
Brianna Ray.
Huh.
But
Okay.
before we get away from this Heisman talk, we have an Ooga Booga take.
Oh yes. Yes, it's my Ooga Booga take, actually.
We're gonna share this one because Lord, this is so bad.
Put this brother on display.
I wish I could, but it'll be there on the clip. Actually, no, I can't clip it. But I might just make a separate TikTok just for this idiot.
I will read it. Would you like me to read it?
Yes, read it.
So, according to Nick Adams, the alpha male. First of all, that I'm not even going to unpack that.
No, can I? If you got to tell me you're an alpha male, you're not really an alpha male.
You're really not. You're really not. Have you? I just scrolled through his tweets trying to find this tweet, and it's a lot of just garbage takes in there. A lot of alpha takes. It's bad. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Type stuff. Anyway, he says the Heisman Trophy vote is another example of college football's extreme anti-Christian bias. It's abundantly clear the woke, which people don't really know what that means. The woke NCAA will never allow an outspoken Christian like CJ Stroud or someone who plays for Texas Christian University like Max Duggan to win the award. Anthony, let me ask you a question, my brother in Christ. Who do a lot of these guys think? Let's take Tim Tebow, for example. Actually, not even Tim Tebow. Let's take Mark Ingram, for example. When Mark Ingram won the Heisman, what's the first thing he did while he was crying and emotional? Because I remember that very vividly. When Mark Ingram won the Heisman and got up there, he was very emotional. Through tears, what is the first thing he did?
He probably said, "Give an honor to God who's the head of my life."
Right. When Tim Tebow won the Heisman, not even when he won the Heisman, what was Tim Tebow known for? Is to this day known for?
He was a strong Christian man.
A strong Christian man who loved the game of football to an intense level that's one of the reasons why I love him so much.
But here's my thing. Because, I had to go and do some looking.
Yes,
because it's not just Tim Tebow.
Right. Who else?
So this here
is you, Nick Adams, alpha male.
Year's Heisman winner, Bryce Young.
What is the first thing Bryce Young said?
I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
I know you got another one somewhere in there. Who else said the same thing?
Some Hawaiian dude named Marcus Mariota.
What did Marcus Mariota do?
Heisman winner goes all in for Jesus Christ. So please explain to me where the Heisman Trophy has discriminated against strong Christian athletes. Because I was looking down through his entire comment section, and I saw everybody bringing up Tim Tebow. I was like, dog, Tim Tebow is not it.
He's not the only one.
We just had one. And are we even sure that Caleb Williams is not Christian?
But it's not even that. The point is, What are these guys? They can't. You can't be. I'm not saying you can't be, but like the idea that most of these guys, most of them, the first thing they say when they get up there is like, first of all, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Right?
To be fair, that was kind of like the thing.
Right? I know, but still, like, that's what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Is that not what they're doing?
Yeah.
You know, like I said, they're not giving up the whole entry. It's like giving honor to God, giving honor to God who is the head of my life, to the senior to the to the former Heisman winner and his family. God bless you. You know, they're not doing the whole guest pastor spiel when they get up there.
Saints and friends of clergy.
To all my fellow.
If you haven't noticed, Isaac and I have been in church all our lives. I'm sorry.
I like for all the to this beautiful choir.
This beautiful, not this beautiful choir. Insert somebody shaking a tambourine in the back.
Insert simple chord played by the piano by the keyboard.
How about that B3? Give me a few chords to rile everybody up real quick.
To my beautiful wife, thank you for being here with me. To my family, you know what I'm talking about. You know how it goes. We know how it goes. Yeah, we all know how it goes.
Yeah.
We both know how it goes. But yeah, that's what they do. So to say that the NCAA is against that is an absolute take. It's a terrible take.
And just for that, since I can't play it on here like I want to, I got a nice little. I got something for. What is his name again, Mister
Nick Adams.
Nick Adams.
At Nick Adams in USA on Twitter. Yes, we're putting your whole business out there because you see.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
Stupid. I'll spell it for you. D-U-M-M-Y. Stupid.
I thought you were about to hit him with the. I thought, or as the Chisel Dons would say, you big dummy.
You big dummy.
I know what you're thinking. We don't know this guy. But one thing we do know.
Stupid is what stupid does.
Yes. I was going to say that. But I'm saying if he's. Whatever.
Hey. I don't make the rules.
No, I don't. Anyway. What else you got?
That's all I got, dog. It's Friday.
Friday.
The controversy. Well, actually, Saturday for the ones that will be listening.
Yeah.
We'll be recording Friday.
Yeah. So look forward Saturday. Well, for those of you who don't know what you're looking forward to, our good friend. Yes, he is our friend, despite our. When I say our, I'm talking about mine and his, not Anthony, not the two of ours versus him. Look forward to the fireworks of a list. We will be discussing our top 15 matches of the year. I am pretty sure there's definitely one of the matches on my list that will send him into a rage because it should not be long on the list. And I may put it in my top 5 just to get under his skin even more, just to be petty. I might put it at number 1. No, I'm kidding. It's probably going to be top 3, honestly. It might be top 3. Maybe top 5. No, it'll be top 5. It'll be top 5. It's going to be so funny. It's going to be great. But that's not just to get a rise out of him, but it's because I legitimately think the match was good. I do.
As you should. I'd be mad if you didn't. Take
I'm
care.
going to go edit it right now.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Where was I? Oh, here it is. It was actually number 7. I had the match originally at number 7. So we're just going to move it up. Copy. And then bollocks.
You said bullocks?
I said bollocks. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, so that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too. So with that being said, take care, spike your hair. Wait, wrong guy. What am I doing? With that being said, peace, love, pop stars. Always remember to drink your water. We gonna get up out of here. No outro, no none of that. See y'all on the other side. Juices.
See y'all Friday.